Pull up, mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club. Pull up, mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look on me, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, guy. Hit the bumpin' in the club, the sound. I'm with my eyes to chicks. If she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a. Come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club. Full up, mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club. Full up, mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug if you're in the getting. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club on time, so pop on. Shady Aftermath.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today.
It's been all systems going this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And Scout folks believe that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive.
Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Nebraska.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. They didn't, break the bank doing that. But but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Off-play action. Meadows. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Meadows.
That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Here's Lane.
Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5.
And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. So here is Washington now backed up a bit to start their first drive.
And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Daniels.
And he rifles one incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
To throw is Daniels.
Johnson's got it complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Cup 19.
1st and 10.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run.
He gets this one to Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Steady.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
To the air goes Daniels.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
They'll try it now with Jenkins.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Now Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
extra point.
The kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead.
A 10-play drive that time.
And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
13 yards on the play. And the Cardinals first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Operating from the gun, Meadows.
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
And the Washington offense heading out. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Pick made by Terrell Bernard.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Running left, it's Hall.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, this defense for the Commanders, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards, the final tally.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Breece Hall with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
Washington ready to try again on offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Again, it's Johnson. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2. At the 44-yard.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard.
Back to throw now on first down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. Here's 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Open man, that's Felton. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Second down and 3, ball on the 7.
65 catch, 65 catch. Let's go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And Washington has taken the lead.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling down away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Gay is on for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Meadows. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
On the play. And the Cardinals, first down.
Option play. Here's Hall. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he'll
this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Breece Hall with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Washington offense set to take over.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Panther 11, Panther, here we go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
There's a short one caught by Johnson.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. They'll run. It's Henry. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Let's go now.
First down.
77
First and 10 at the 21.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it looked like they marched to the end zone, has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Commanders first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henry is in. Touchdown, Commanders. So that's now 10 touchdowns for him on the year. He's into double figures, and we're not even to the halfway point of the season yet.
Partner, doesn't this speak to how well they work with this offensive line? They know he doesn't need a giant alley to run through. He just needs a little seam. And he's so good at being patient, waiting for things to develop, and then accelerating when it does appear.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Back to throw. Meadows. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
From the gun on 3rd down. Meadows to the right side and complete to Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll give to Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Cards are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Commanders' offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this 1st half. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Takes to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He finds his man Johnson. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So illegal touching, not one you see often. It's going to wipe away a 1st down.
Very simply, if you're a receiver, you can't set foot out of bounds and then be the first to catch the football. Side judge, right there on the play, made the call.
Daniels going to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. The final shot before break. Daniels. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
To throw is Daniels.
And that'll be incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and it's second down.
Isaiah Olabau on the coverage.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Working downfield. He's got Thornton.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another
A first down carry for Henry. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Now second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Cougar 19.
Daniels looking to throw.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. 18, Cup 19. Cup 19.
To the air goes Daniels.
And he's got it. Touchdown.
Jalen Lane,
His first touchdown on the year.
and the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Another shot from the one on second and goal.
Let's go now. Nice. Ready.
Judkins will score. Touchdown, Commanders.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go again with Hall. Now he's into the clear again. Breece Hall.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Breece Hall.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year.
And the Cardinals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Now Daniels.
And the catch made by Johnson. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Henry up the middle. Fighting through the tackle at the 30. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
2nd and 1. Now Daniels going to keep it. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get the...
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And Washington has taken the lead.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second half, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
Out of the gun, they run it with home. They'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 and the 38-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away.
Taking it about the 16. A good return there, 17 yards.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. So out comes Washington's offense to take over.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And quickly, they get to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Over the middle, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here.
62 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Working out of the gun, Daniels. This will go to Henry out wide.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
First down.
Let's go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. There's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Back to the ground now. Henry.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Another Washington Commanders first down. First and goal.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Andrew Phillips. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Now Daniels going to keep it.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Breece Hall, 65 yards. And the Cardinals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now here on EA Sports, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42.
Back to throw now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Trap 60. Dragon 60. 19 target.
Back to throw. Daniels. He gets this one to Johnson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down.
We've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
They'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver, complete. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Commanders add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So from the 37, here's second down and 8.
of the gun. They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 34. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Washington with a catch, middle of the field. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
They'll get this complete to the tight end Barner.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Cardinals 1st down.
Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and 4. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
Touchdown, Cardinals!
Breece Hall
from 3 yards out.
And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
19, ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
From the 21, here's second down at 7. From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 15 yards there for number 15. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
Go!
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. Let's see if he can do it.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's second down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hall will give up the middle. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
That's good for Cardinals. First down.
And first down right back to Hall. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's into the hands of Tolbert. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
19 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. To throw is Daniels. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Commander's first down, and that should just about do it. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
19.
And a busy night for Henry continues. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Throwing now is Daniels. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Here's Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Dante Thornton.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Cut 19.
They'll look to throw.
Now Daniels going to keep it.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Throwing to start the drive. Meadows.
Throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Meadows.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Washington, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. Now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on to hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check.